So, our Foreign Affairs Minister, Mr. Okudzeto Ablakwa, schools Zambians for mocking our president on his fugu way. Let's watch this, guys. Watch.
Hakainde Chilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, senior government officials, members of the diplomatic corps, captains of industry, leaders of fintechs, our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. From the outset, let me advertise my president's favorite attire, the fugu. We are all excited about the buzz that the president's deliberate choice of apparel has created. It has triggered a renaissance in what the Osagifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah described as the African personality, that we should reclaim the African identity, the African dignity, and the African culture. So when we talk about restitution and we talk about reparations, it is not just compensation for the transatlantic slave trade. It's mental effort to go back to our roots, to go back to identity, because they did not only seek to enslave us, they sought to rob us of our unique identity, of our unique dignity, and of our unique traditions. And that is why we celebrate our African presidents who are continuing that charge, the charge of Osagifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the charge of the founder of Zambia, President Kenneth Kaunda. And for the young ones on social media who want to know more about the fugu, this is the attire the founder of Ghana, Osagifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, wore when he declared independence on the 6th of March 1957 in Ghana. And there he made a profound statement that the independence of Ghana is meaningless. And note that we were the first African country to attain independence. He said it is meaningless unless it is linked with the total liberation of the African continent. And that is why Ghana became the haven, the headquarters for the independence struggle. And as you will know, the founder of Zambia, Kenneth Kaunda, was in Accra, worked closely with Osagifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And it was therefore not surprising that in 1964, when Zambia eventually won its independence struggle, Ghana was the first African country to recognize formally the independence of Zambia and establish diplomatic relations with Zambia. So as we meet today as business communities, fintech leaders, as part of our business model, we need to support our presidents in this renaissance. It will be beautiful to see fintech companies invest in logistics that will lead to the easy movement, the easy transportation of our unique, beautiful fabrics and traditional wares or cultural wares from one country to the other. And as the fugu becomes the most talked about attire in Zambia today, it will be nice to see the fintechs link up with our fugu makers, most of them young women, very vibrant and enterprising, to see how you transport the now famous fugu from Ghana to Zambia and to the entire African region.
It's called the smock in English, but in our language, some people call it fugu, some call it batakari. Yeah. Now, this is a traditional dress that is made by a local industry. It's part of our culture. And so, in the past, it was worn by kings, royalty, and also warriors. When our warriors were going to war, they wore smocks. And the belief was that the smocks were soaked in some herbs, and then some spiritual thing was done. So when you fire a bullet, it can't penetrate, you know. And so the smock portrays a lot of things in our culture. And significantly, on the day Ghana, the first sub-Saharan African country to gain independence, on the day our independence was declared, our president, Kwame Nkrumah, was wearing a smock. He and all the freedom fighters were wearing smocks. So smocks have become an integral part of our cultural identity.
So, guys, I like the fact that Mr. Okudzeto Ablakwa was wearing fugu or smock and schooling them at the same time. Yes, we will not allow people like Zambians to bring us down. Okay, and he also sees the opportunity to sold our culture. Okay, you see how he asked them to come and buy fugu from Ghana or from Ghanaians. He also sees the opportunity to sell Ghana. Yes, you cannot bring Ghanaians down, and you cannot bring Ghana down for that matter. If there were to be other country that would bring Ghana down, of course not Zambia. Not Zambia. What pains me is how the president explained himself. Should you explain yourself to these people? Why should you explain yourself? They have the internet. They should go and do research about what you are wearing. If anybody should come and explain it to them, obviously not you, Mr. President. Stop wasting your energy on things like this. My name is IsMaltiti once again. See you in the next one.